LaTonya.
LaTonya, girl, because I should have asked first. I don't even know why.
Everybody mess it up. It's
LaTonya.
fine.
Okay, but is that what you go by, LaTonya?
No, I go by Nicole.
Nicole. Okay, so that's where you got. Okay, we're gonna talk about that. Now we have our guest with us, LaTonya. She goes by Nicole, and we're gonna call her Nicole because I can't.
It's easy.
Look,
That's why I go by Nicole.
it's like that. Now you from Arkansas.
I am.
And I want you to tell me a little bit because. Look, I am getting to know you from being a supporter, sharing my stuff. I love it. I appreciate it. We need to be more queeny like that. Everybody needs the queen like that.
I think so. I think it's enough money out here for everybody, so why not support each other?
Exactly. So I learned and followed her just from that. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen she's doing a lot of different things, and I want you to go over and talk about it. But the first thing I want to talk about is just what inspired you to be like a podcaster and whatnot.
So I'm a big podcast girl. Like, if you ride with me, all you're gonna listen to is podcasts. I knew from a very young age, like, I have a story to tell, but I had no idea how I was gonna do it. I didn't know what my purpose was, and so I tell people all the time. I had my daughter very young, 15 to be exact, and when she graduated, the day I dropped her off at school in Fayetteville. On my way back, I was lost. Now, mind you, I have 2 other kids at home, but me and her grew up together. So I was like, damn, my best friend gone. Like, what am I going to do? So at the time, I realized, like, girl, you don't even know yourself. Like, you don't know what you like to do because for 18 years, I've been a mama.
You was a mama. Yeah.
And so it just kind of snowball effect from there. And I hopped on the mic one night. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, I couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
And I kept hearing record. So I recorded at my dining room table, and it took off. Yeah. Like that horrible episode, that the sound is bad. It took off, and then I was like, okay, I can do this. And it's more of an outlet for me anyway. Like, it's very therapeutic. Yes. So, I've been dropping ever since.
Girl,
every week.
It's been very therapeutic for me to come up here on a Sunday and be talking.
Real,
So, for real, I definitely agree with you. The things you have done, me and my colleagues, we was talking about this. The things you have done in a year. Like 1 year ago, I was literally doing this on, like you said, some voice thing. Yeah. I was scared to get in front of the camera. I didn't even know how to get in front of the camera, but I got in front of in my little closet.
Yeah, for real. That was me.
I got in the closet and I was just in there recording and I was just talking. So, I talked a little bit about myself, but it's scary. You know what I'm saying?
Very scary.
And so once I was able to jump out into it, I just did it. So I'm glad you're doing it. Yeah. And I'm glad that everybody can see that, it just take you to get up and do it.
That's it. Because the first time you do anything, not going to be your best time. It's not going to be your best. Right. And so, like I said, that first episode, I got the most listens on that one. Like, people still go back to that. Yeah. And listen to that first one. And then I was like, okay, the sound is horrible. What can I do? Yeah. So then I went and got in my bedroom closet. Yeah. And of course I got a bunch of clothes in there. Yeah. So I was like, okay, it sounds better. Yeah. And then sometimes I really don't care where I record because I might be driving and it pop up in my head and I keep I keep some travel mics in my purse. Yeah. So if I'm driving and I think of something, I pop it in. I let the people know, like, look, y'all, this is gonna be another car episode. But because
that's how you gotta do it. You never know when it comes to mind. You write it down,
and go with it. Yeah. That's what I do.
Yeah. Okay. So besides the podcast, what else do you do?
So I work in education. I have a master's degree in education. Okay. I try. We doing it.
Exactly.
We gotta do it.
You see what I'm
with my long nails and my lashes, and what you see is what you get with me. I don't dumb nothing down. I go into a job interview like this with my tattoos because I'm not gonna go and cover myself up for an interview, and then my first day I come to work and they be like, "Wait a minute, that is not the lady we interviewed."
Exactly.
Anyway, so I work in education. I work for a college out of the state of Maryland. Okay. And then I've been considering going back to get my PhD, but I don't know yet. But I have my own company, which my podcast, Nicole Please, is under my company. Okay. My company's name is Queen's Vision 1111. Because I'm one of the spiritual girlies, as you can.
Girl, me too.
You know. Yes. Under that, I have a newsletter. I do other podcast consultations. I just launched out a mentor program. So I have 3 ladies that I mentor And I'm just doing it. I got a newsletter and all that.
Yeah.
And
Girl,
I'm trying it. Like 35, at the big age of 35.
I'm trying to be best friend.
I'm finally trying to figure out what I like. Girl,
Come on. Because, you know, like I say, when you surround yourself around positive people,
that's what I learned.
Attract, and that's what happens.
Yep.
And when you out here in this universe with all the spirituality, you're going to start attracting spiritual people.
I learned
and,
that.
And it's just like that. Yeah. It's just the way that it goes.
And sometimes you have to let, you know, I have had people who've been in my life since I was on this earth that I realized I pay attention to my energy when I'm around people. So if I'm around somebody and I get a headache or my stomach start hurting or I can just tell my mood change, I done learned, I'm going to love you from a distance. I won't be around you.
Family member and all?
Yeah, no, really. I done cut one whole side of my family. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm living my life for me, and if I'm not happy with myself, I ain't gonna be the best mother to my kids. You know, I ain't gonna be none of that. So I'm real big on my energy, and what I learned once I cut all those people off, it opened the door for the right people to come in my life.
Exactly.
And that's where I am.
And literally, she's telling facts because every time I stop surrounding myself around that negative energy, I focus and I get myself together, another door opens for me.
Yeah.
And you know, it's not to say that these negative ones don't come back.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, they definitely
they gonna try to spin a block.
Yeah, they're gonna try to spin a block. But you know, you just gotta learn yourself, and that's part of my journey as well.
Yeah.
I'm learning myself, and every day something different is happening.
Yeah.
And
it's fun though. It
fun.
ain't always easy, y'all.
No, it's not.
But
it's fun.
It's fun.
It is.
And you learn a lot for sure.
Yeah, and you meet so many incredible people like you.
Yeah.
Like
and
I would have never. Well, thank you, but I would have never met the people I've met if
had I
not done anything.
Had you not bet on yourself.
Yes.
I tell people all the time, bet on yourself, because we sit here and put so much energy and support into everybody else and everybody else stuff. What happened in our lives if we did that for ourselves?
Yeah.
And then look where we at now.
Yeah, because I did read something. You are your biggest enemy. You
for sure.
You will criticize. You will make yourself. And guess what? If you don't go out and do something, it is not going to happen. It's not going to happen
at all.
And like I said, I got with you from you supporting me. How do you feel about upcoming TV shows? I know I've asked you about being on TV. So, you know, we're going to talk about it a little bit. TBA TV have they reached out to you yet?
No, they have not reached out to me yet.
Okay,
no.
well, hopefully they'll reach out to her. But I would love to see you on TV. I would love to see you. Maybe you could be a host girl. You could be out here with me.
Yeah, because we're going to have to have each other back.
So the one that is coming up, hopefully you can be a part of that. It's called Ladylike. Okay. It's a boot camp challenge. How do you feel about challenges? Challenging yourself.
My whole life been a challenge.
Oh.
Girl, you know, like I said, I had my baby my first kid at 15. You know, like honestly, like when I put my when I spread everything about my life out on the table, like it's like, damn girl, you almost said damn bitch, but damn bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like you beat the odds, like, cause come on now, you had a baby at 15. I got a whole side of my family that just knew I wasn't gonna be shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what was they thinking?
Yeah,
man.
To the ones that think, you know, like honestly, like going to college, you know, raising my kids, like we good. Like and I say this, I was dating a guy and he told me, you need to start popping your shit. Like you too humble. Yeah. And like I'm having my way. Yeah. I'm real deal having my way. And ain't nobody gonna stop me from having my way.
But you.
That's it. But you know, like I think people need to understand, you create your own hell and then you get mad when somebody make you live in it. Yeah. I can't blame you for the hell, for me living in the hell that I created. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Exactly. So, you know, I just live my life like that. So yeah, girl, come on with the challenge.
Look. TBA TV over here on IG. Make sure y'all get her. Yeah, right here.
Come get me.
Because us in Arkansas, we really lit over here. We really lit in Arkansas. So, okay. Anything else you would love to talk about? Maybe you have anybody you want to talk to out here, the women out here, come vibe with you.
The first thing I want you to do is be okay with yourself. I would never have come on your show if I was not in a good headspace, because I don't want to bring that negative energy to you. So I really want people in generally, but specifically our black women, and it is what it is. Yeah. You know, stop looking for outside sources to make yourself whole.
Ooh, girl,
that's real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look for your happiness in men, materialistic things, any of that, you're never gonna be happy. because there's always going to be a void.
Yeah.
So if y'all need help with that, call your girl. Because my mentor program is rolling out. My girls be angry with me because I be on them. Yeah. Like, okay, look, this is what we got to do. This is what we got to do. But I will never, even when it comes to my podcast, I never speak on something that I ain't never been through.
Yeah.
Because I don't know shit about it.
That's
so who am I to sit here? I ain't discussing what you need to do in a marriage. I ain't never been married before.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
So, that's one thing. So if you think you might be a good fit, even if you just need a homegirl to talk to, I even got people like that'll message me and be like, girl, I've only listened to one episode of your podcast and it was everything that I needed. Yes. And I'm like, girl, if you need somebody to talk to, whatever, call me. Girl. I'm giving my business phone number.
Look,
but still, but you can call me, yeah, for real. Yeah, because we all need, I'm gonna give you my real
number.
You have my personal. But like we all need support out here.
Yeah.
And I think as black women, if we would support each other and stop fighting each other and stop trying to be in everything, not a damn competition.
Exactly.
And I say all the time, I love my white women, but at the end of the day, they don't have to do shit to us.
Yeah.
To hold us down, to keep us down. Because we're doing that shit to ourselves. We're doing it to each other.
We do it to each other.
So they ain't got to do nothing but sit back. Imagine how things would be for us if we just support each other like we support each other.
All of us can sell clothes.
That's it.
All of us can be an artist.
You got a podcast, I got a podcast, and look at us vibing. Exactly. What we gonna do after this?
Exactly. We gonna do a podcast.
Thank you. You see what I'm saying?
Look, we gonna do a podcast after this.
Because even if you talk about some shit and I talk about the same thing, the way I talk about it, somebody may not get. So they gotta hear from you because they gonna understand it coming from you. So millions of people out here. What the fuck everybody ain't gonna listen to my shit.
Yeah. Did I look? I'm sorry. Okay.
But he came there and gifts. All I brought was me.
No, girl. Look. That's all we needed. Well, we gonna get ready to go. I know.
It's cool. I'm gonna be back.
Okay, be back. But you also can catch me on her podcast here soon. I'll be on there.
Yep.
We're gonna do a recording.
Yep.
And let the people know where they can find you at.
Yeah.
Especially the homegirls that's out there. They need to
call me out. So on Facebook, I'm Tonia Holmes. That's my personal page. My business page is Nicole Please. Instagram, I'm Tonia the Libra. Nicole Please, and then the same on TikTok. I'm learning TikTok. My kids got to teach me TikTok.
Well, you can't be on TikTok if you doing other stuff. Like I can go live on
TikTok.
Teach me. Well, I can go live on TikTok.
Oh,
but I don't like to go live on TikTok because I'll drink or I'll smoke every now and again. So
you can't drink on TikTok?
No,
I ain't gonna be on TikTok.
Well, as far as I know, you can't drink on TikTok. I ain't drink on there or smoke.
Be on there.
Yeah, but your kids can get on there. But I'm
this ain't about the kids.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's how I feel.
Okay, but that's where you can find me.
Okay, well, we're gonna wrap this up. I want to be so thankful for having you here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you look so lovely.
Thank you.
Girl, you're gonna have to take me to the nail shop.
Girl, if I don't do nothing else, I'm gonna keep my nails cold. I am here at the Goodvibes Lounge with my girl Calandra. I have had an amazing time. I will definitely be back. Of course, y'all know me. If you want to hear more of my bullshit, listen to my episodes on Nicole Please Podcast on Spotify, Amazon Music, YouTube, iHeartRadio, and Podvine. I had to think about it.